Doing research is complicated. It requires collaboration between a lot of different people working around the world. People working together come from a wide variety of different backgrounds, different institutions, with different access to different kinds of resources. Much of the computational research takes place using workflows. Workflows are combinations of code, data, and compute resources, and there are a series of steps used to analyze and process data to produce new insights. But for researchers to collaborate, they need to share their workflows with one another. But this can be difficult. There's an explosion of different kinds of cloud tools, storage services, databases, compute resources, and these enable powerful tools for researchers. But due to the numbers of different kinds of tools and services, and the fact that they're all in the cloud that you have to choose from to create your workflows, two researchers are unlikely to have compatible workflows, or they might simply just not have access to the same resources. Building your own workflows out of these is time consuming enough, let alone attempting to make compatible different combinations. And this process is not a one time event, it's a continuous process. So collaboration becomes very difficult. We want the ease of sharing PDFs, where you can just open it in the browser, to apply to these workflows, that you can simply share workflows in the browser. And this is what the Metapage platform is. Metapages are web first. They're workflows that run in the browser. You can get sent links via email, text message, or Slack, and these workflows are just a click away. You click on the link, it opens up the browser, and the workflow's there, and it can run. Here is something running a Docker container, a virtual machine, and showing some visualization. This is a reinforcement learning example. So this is running machine learning in the browser. I'm going to edit code just like I would in a Jupyter notebook. So I can go here and I can change values, rerun the job. I get different results. I'm going to change this static image viewer into a more dynamic plot, showing you how easy it is to add and replace components. I'm going to look for a Plotly JavaScript component. Here we go. I find this, I add it, I close the gallery. I'm going to connect up this. And now I have my nice interactive plot. Now side by side to compare. So I can replace components trivially and easy. I can add components and I can edit the contents of the components. I added this component. It has all the code that I need to change it if I wanted to. And then I can go back and I can publish the components or my entire workflow. When it comes to sharing, there's lots of options. I can share with individuals. I can send private links. I can make it public and make it accessible to everyone. When I'm ready to preserve this, I can make a permanent snapshot for the public record. Metapages are easily embeddable. You can just copy the link, go somewhere like Notion, paste and embed, and now your workflow is embedded in your Notion document, and it has all of the code and the way that the code, rather, what the code needs to run and the input data, all embedded in your Notion document. Archive metapages will always run. That is our promise that is on top of our commitment to Posey and FAIR principles. The most important parts of our tech stack are open source. All of the browser framework is open source. These browser-based workflows are always going to be able to run, provided that compute comes from somewhere, and you might sometimes have to provide that compute. Our current platform already supports the vast majority of the Posey and FAIR principles, but we actually want to extend it into compute, as compute is a critical part of workflows. Thank you for listening.